law enforcement cars that try to box him in. We have the pit maneuver where they tap the rear of the left or the right of the car, which creates a spin. And we have the spike strips, which they put out and deflate the tires. But right now, I would think that they have some sort of plan in mind that they want to do with this particular individual. And keep in mind something that's very important. Most police officers, law enforcement, get hurt on car stops. So, keep in mind that when this comes to a stop, the car stop is the most important thing with safety for the officers and civilians and the particular person.
Any chance of talking to him on his cell phone?
There's always a possibility. If they did their intelligence, which I'm sure they have, and they found out that he, is his truck and he does have a cell phone, they'd make contact with him, and they would try to, talk to him. All these things are possible, and they're all good advantages for this to come to a safe ending.
Do you deploy a lot more assets when a fellow officer is involved?
Absolutely.
Really?
You got to understand. We treat all crimes, just so you know, and don't get the wrong impression. We treat every crime we go after. We give it the best. The law enforcement, the police departments, the federal, state, and local. It's like a second family. You work together. Your life depends on each other.
Mm-hmm.
So you try to give it the best. You try to always, as you would any other type of crime. But it could be your partner. There's a bond that you establish.
Absolutely.
And Wally, I think you mentioned, depending on what county pursuit may be taking place, that particular county takes the lead in the pursuit. But what we're hearing is that officers, this is multi-jurisdictional, officers from 3 different counties are pursuing this truck. So when it comes to, let's say, Wynn, they're out, and it looks like almost like this truck. Are you watching with us, Wally? The truck's
Yes, I am.
Well, almost looks like a zigzag, and there's a officer next to it. Do you think perhaps the spike strips worked? I mean, maybe he's slowing down.
Maybe there was one, as you could see. There's the other. Well, I don't know if that's an unmarked car, but yes, you're absolutely right in that respect.
So, what do you think this officer is trying to do? Are you with us?
Wally, you with us? All right, officer in close pursuit here. 3 counties involved: Grayson, Collin, and Dallas. And to the best of our knowledge, this suspect is in Dallas County. Our fine affiliate in Dallas is providing these live overhead pictures. This is obviously a helicopter chase, too, because a lot of news agencies are following this. And police, are police in helicopters as well, or do they rely on the pictures, Wally, that TV is providing?
Well, they rely on the helicopters because you have a point-to-point communication, the helicopter of the police helicopter, the aviation units. But also keep in mind that they're monitoring this, too. They have a dispatch center. They have supervisors that are monitoring this, both who are in vehicles in this pursuit and also in the dispatch center. This is a very, very important thing because of the possibility of injury or a serious accident. And keep in mind, the weather is inclement. It is raining.
You're right. Yep, absolutely.
Oh, it is raining.
Do people in these, I mean, no two are alike, but do they tend to go to places they're familiar with?
Some do, and this particular person, went to a gas station. Usually they're predicates. If they've done it once, they usually do it again or have done it again. And they know that they get away with a place like that in that particular gas station. So, he probably does know the area, or whoever is operating that vehicle. It's a lot of strategies. It's a cat and mouse game. But the most important thing, as I repeat, is the safety aspect of it.
Yep. Well.